Hey guys, Phil Jew here. I'm gonna give an update on the hitch that I put on my 350Z at the beginning of the year. It's been about 7,000 miles after, minus track miles, but excuse me, I'm a little sick, so I'm short of breath. But yeah, there's some things that we needed to update, but I'll tell you guys all that. So 7,000 miles going to Kentucky, going to Gingerman up in Michigan, and then going down to VIR. I installed a hitch so I could just carry tires around. And it's quite a mess in here because I've been doing a lot of work. But tire trailer. And then I had a nasty kind of tire tail. It worked, but it just, there was no room in the car. And over those 7,000 miles, my back panel actually started to rip apart. So what we had done, and shout out to Chuck because Chuck is always here to save the day. We had actually taken out all the seam welds, and what had happened was the hitch, because it's attached to the crash bumper, which is on the other side of this plate there, that it was pulling the back panel slowly and separating the seam welds and whatnot, and same on the other side here. So right there's a space, and if I move my hitch, if I can reach it,
is the hitch, well, is from pulling?
So let me turn the light. So behind the Bose center system, there's, if you can better see right there. But yeah, so it pulled the back panel out slowly and was ripping the back panel from the floor. And the only reason why I noticed this was I was driving around for like a good month. There was just this obnoxious squeaking happening. And that squeaking was because my crash bar at every bump would hammer, and it would just slowly like move back and forth. And what I mean is like the back panel was moving back away from the floor and then move back after the bump, just a little bump. But I couldn't find it for the longest time. And how I found it, it just clicked in my head, and found it, contacted Chuck, and what we had done was cleared the seam sealer, jacked up the hitch so it would push the back panel back up, tack everything back up. He actually plasma cut these plates here to fit right, especially on this side with the whole Bose system right here. But yeah, so we tacked everything up. He welded that all in, so that's good. And then he added this brace support on both sides. And now I'm actually going to stand on my hitch. Standing on my hitch, bouncing. Nothing's moving. So, your boy might be ready for a, what do they call it? A chassis mounted wing. But future, because I got other plans first. But yeah, so that's pretty much an update. So things that when you're looking into putting a hitch on a 350Z, the mounting brackets that are between the crash bumper and the chassis, you need to make sure you weld those together, like weld the seam between it. I'll put a picture somewhere around here and highlighting that portion. And then where they bolt up like right around here. Just brace it. You just brace it on the floor, on the back panel, weld those two together, and then put a bracket there on each side, and you should be good. I was jumping on that hitch, I weigh like 180, and my trailer is not that heavy. Like the tongue weight is like, let's see, The tongue weight usually is around 60 to 90 pounds. And, you know, over time, hitting potholes and stuff, just kept hammering the hitch. And I think the tire tail that I used to have actually was doing a lot of the major damage initially. But now that's all welded up, and we can weld a chassis mounted wing whenever we go that route. But yeah, that's just an update on what, you know, if you ever do put a hitch. I know a lot of guys end up putting a hitch on the car to carry jet skis or some small trailer. But if you're like me and end up driving the car to events and have a tire trailer, or you're an autocross guy and do this, make sure you have those brackets braced that I mentioned. That's between the crash bar and the chassis. And then just brace it up on the inside, and that's all you really need to do. So just a quick video for you guys. Just hopefully, you know, I was trying to search it up. There's this one guy that, you know, he did this too, but he didn't have any videos. He didn't respond. So I'm gonna put this up there, and so it's just archived. So if someone needs it, you know, we're not destroying our back panels. But thanks for watching if you got this far, and I'll see you guys soon.